Now, it appears the arrival of about 320 Nigerians living in South Africa may be delayed as Air Peace Airlines says it just received a landing permit for its flight this afternoon. This set of returnees were initially expected home today as government evacuates them in the face of xenophobic attacks on foreigners and foreign businesses. So far, 187 Nigerians have been successfully evacuated and profiled according to their states. The federal government has also confirmed that none of the returnees are criminals and that issues of compensation for victims will be handled by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. As we have discovered in the past few days, not all South Africans are prone to violence against foreigners. There are those who have been serving messages of peace to their people and other African nations. One of such people is Prince Herman Malatsi, the leader and founder of Messengers of Messages, a Pan-African culture and artistic movement. Prince Malatsi, thank you so much for joining us on the program. He joins us from Sierra Leone. Well, Prince Malatsi,
Yes.
if you can hear me, what has been going through your mind, since learning that your fellow countrymen destroyed properties belonging to other Africans and calling for them to leave South Africa?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a Pan-African. I believe in the African culture. I believe in the Ubuntu, which is called humanity, morals, love. You see, for me, I've been going around. I left my country for the past 9 years, traveling to the other parts of Africa to learn their way of doing things, how the Africans here do things different from us. That is their culture, belief, and I work with many different religious groups, cultural groups, and all. For me, it is really disturbing. It's not even about South Africans killing other foreigners. It's about the Africans doing wrong things to themselves because there is no South African killing the foreigner. They're killing themselves. It's like a man standing in the mirror, looking himself into the mirror and say, "You are ugly." But he forget that that's him, right? So for me, it is really, really painful. They know, I mean, I never slept. I was sick emotionally. I was sick, really, really, when I say that. So that's what it is. I'm not okay at all.
Well, what about the government's response? Are you satisfied with the way the government is handling the situation? We know Nigeria and Zimbabwe have, began returning their citizens home because they can't trust their lives and property will be protected. And also now President Cyril Ramaphosa has sent envoys to countries like Nigeria to apologize for what has happened. Are you happy with the government's response so far?
Well, when a person, it does not matter how much damage you do, if you realize your mistakes, you're sorry, it's over. But now we cannot go on again saying sorry all the time. What do we do next? Do we protect? Do we want to bring in the military to really look after the foreigners who we don't call Africans foreigners? Or do you want to change the heart and the life of your citizens? South Africa, the government can say sorry and is sending people. What is next? That's my question. You see, it's good to say sorry, but what do you do? Because people are already damaged, and we have, as South African, we have to find a way. And the most painful thing is that definitely not all South Africans. If you look at it, it's just a majority of the group of the people that, because I always tell people, if the real South Africans, like those ones, and if they had to go and say foreigners, it would be catastrophe. It's just a couple of the criminals. But you see, it's still a problem. Whether it's a criminal, whether it was what, it's still a hate speech, it's still a hate between the Africans. So the government has to really create most of the events, especially cultural, teach people about the different cultures of Africa, and and intervene and make them to understand and learn the power of the African culture. We do not know anything. South Africans, for me, it's bad because it looks like we went out of, actually, they removed the constitution of apartheid, but our minds still enslaved by the seat of apartheid. You see, they should remove this apartheid out of our heritage. They've removed the apartheid out of the book. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the problem.
Yeah.
So we need to programs and really integration, real forgiveness, and really understand and do the programs in South Africa to show that other Africans are independent in their country. To go to Nigeria, we think that people in West Africa, because that's how they taught. We thought they are uncivilized, they are poor, they are what. So we need to show there are successful people in Africa, and we have to remove this children. Sometimes do a cultural exchanges, take them to Africa to learn certain things, the tricks, how people survive, how people do things for themselves. So that is important. Cultural acceptance, because South Africa, they have this cultural shock, but it is the government be able to sit out there and say, these are the program we need to do, integration program, cultural exchange program, cultural acceptance, and learn from other people what they're doing, because us, we don't learn. We still want to blame each other. We don't need to blame. We have to find a solution. And I always tell people, if the Nigerian or other Africans are coming here to take work, it means that in South Africa, then there's no job crisis. If you say their business are successful, it means there is no lack of financial intervention among people. So you need to learn their technique. Yeah. You need to learn how to survive so you be able to deal with it. Don't be jealous, learn, and be that can accept. That's what it is. We need to accept and learn from the others.
Yeah. Well, like you said, not all South Africans, are xenophobic or acting this way. But what has been your message to the people of South Africa and African brothers and sisters at this time?
Well, what I've been saying, I've been telling them that you don't look at xenophobia. No, look at African problem that is affecting Africans. That's a part of the virus of hate among ourselves. We have to find what caused the problem, because we are looking at what the cause of the problem without going down. So there is no xenophobia, according to me. It's black men hating or killing the black man. Because if you look at South Africa, recently in South Africa, for me, the country, like the government is not stable. There've been always a hate speeches, fighting inside the parliaments. I cannot name people's name, but you see, I see these leaders that has been they are fighting, you are a white man, you do this, you need to get out of this country. Then the South African, they don't go and fight the white man because their aunties and grandmothers are still working for a white man. What they do, they twist around, they look at the vulnerable one. So that's what it is. You are trying to direct a war in a different way. We don't need no war, whether black, whether Chinese, whatever. We need peace for our children. We need peace for the continent. Africa is a continent of love and morals. But what happened? So we need to love each other and accept each other and share knowledge among ourselves. So xenophobia for me doesn't exist. Yeah. The black man has, you have people like in Nigeria, you have, kind of crisis in Somalia and all the time. I've met even with some of the leaders of the rebels, telling them the same thing. Who are you fighting? They say, the Western life. I said, but how do Western life has affected the Africans? Yeah. I said, now.
Well, Prince Malatsi, do you think people are actually listening to this message?
Yeah, because definitely I've been going around where they're stuck, and people definitely will really listen to this message because they need to learn that we are what we are because of the other. And for us to be able to go forward, we need to give a space to those who do not know and learn, and give them a space so that Africa will be able to lead the world, and we are capable of it. That's why I was telling people, I said, you see, it was painful for me when I see that before the World Trade Forum and xenophobia in Nigeria and South Africa, now they are separated. So these are the leaders. Can we look at the thing and go deeper into it? Because someone can use your weakness to sabotage the other one, and you are looking at the stuff. Yeah. No, Africa and Nigeria, they need to talk, and Nigerians shouldn't retaliate because you are not xenophobic. Yeah. Why do you retaliate?
We can only hope that this message brings a change. Prince Herman Malatsi, the leader and founder, Messengers of Messages. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us on Network Africa. We do hope for a change.